Hey everybody, and this YouTube video I think I'm going to talk about there was something that kind of going around the internet, and it found its way to a Yahoo group list that I frequent every once in a while. Well, actually more than every once in a while. Keisters group, if you want to check it out, just Yahoo groups and search Keisters and you'll get to it. And this thing was posted, and it was 10 books that I would take on a desert island. And things like that, they get to, when you break down to only having your favorites, see, one of the problems that we have is we try and consume too much. And by consuming too much, we forget what we really, really like, or what we really love. And, it's through economic times like this, like these, that we're going through, that we focus on what we really like. And we remember those things and why we like them. And so my 10 books are a little bit different. I'm going to name them right now. The first 2 books on my list that I would take on a desert island would be the first 2 books of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. I love the whole series. And if I could bring 3 more books, I would bring 3 more. I would bring the other 3 books in the trilogy, in the series. But the first 2, pretty much have the storyline in them. The other 3 just expand upon the expand on the funness and the how our minds open up our minds. And so the third book would be I, Jedi by Michael A. Stackpole. And I've listened to the audiobook from Audible, and it's abridged, and they took out a lot of the good stuff, like creating how a lightsaber is created, and more into what it takes to be a Jedi and all that. So I, Jedi is pretty much the Jedi's handbook. And grateful that Michael A. Stackpole wrote it. It's a really awesome book. You should really check it out if you like Star Wars. Like I do, I've read quite a bit of the books in the extended universe, including the New Jedi Order. And the next book is from that. The New Jedi Order is like a series of 13 books. But my 4th book would have to be the last book in the series. It just tied up the whole story, and it tied it up so well. And the storyline, just awesome, and it added more about what it means to be a Jedi. It's The Unifying Force by James Luciano. Really liked that book. It was an awesome book. And of course, my fifth book would be The Molecular Relationship by J.J. Dewey. If you haven't read that book, check it out. You've got to check that one. Just go over to freeread.com, freeread.com. Do a search for The Molecular Relationship. It could be on the front page, but it's an awesome book. All these 5 books, why I would take them, because all these 5 books changed changed how I thought about life and the world around me. I mean, there were other books, but these would probably be the 5 keystones. And I've gotten a lot of inspiration from them. And that leads to the continuation of the 10 books. And that would be 5 blank journals. Yes, 5 blank journals. You know, because it's fine to have books that you read over and over and over, but, you know, if you can't write down your inspiration, and if you can't share your inspirations with others, then what good are the books? It's what's called building upon the old. And that's also what we need to do in this economic time. A lot of the old structures and businesses are failing, and we should let them fail, including the auto industry. That's another video I'll get to in a moment. But anyways, you know, we have to build upon the new, and that's how we keep growing. And, you know, that's my list of 10. And the other thing, too, and it goes with what the Yahoo group Keysters is all about. You know, the writings of J.J. Dewey and the exploration of soul and being soul conscious. And that got me thinking again. For a true soul-conscious person, and what a soul-conscious person is, it's a person that has conscious contact with the soul. You know, and I do believe I do. It comes out through my poetry. That's how soul speaks to me and whoever listens or reads my poems. But for true soul consciousness, working through the oneness principle. And the oneness principle, it's another principle you may not be. How can I explain the oneness principle? Well, it's kind of like the Force in Star Wars. And it's kind of like telekinesis. You can focus on a particular information, just like you would in an internet search, and that information would come to you. You know, and just the information that you request. You know, because the internet's the microcosm of something bigger than us. You know, and that's the soul, or the Holy Spirit, which we all our experiences go into this throughout time. And I hope, I'm getting words here, and they better not come up in my thing. Oh, it's about 10 minutes.